Alright, George, I'm going to make this short and sweet. Okay? I'm tired. The son's baseball practice and all this. I've got this whole thing set up here. I'm going to tell you right now, this airplane, here's me, flies like a frickin' champ. Here's how you need to balance it. If you look in here, the battery you want is a Carnegie 3600, okay, 30C milliamp battery. I'm running a Carnegie Plus 60 amp speed controller, but you can use just about any 60 amp speed controller you want. I mean, to make a million of them. They have another one that actually monitors the battery, which is this one right here. Has, if you can look right there, it actually you plug the other side into that too. But 60 amp speed controller. Alright. The motor I'm running is a Carnegie, get it in the light for you, SK3548 1100 kilovolt. This motor is the most unbelievable motor I have ever used in my life for electrics. I'm running it on that one too. That's a 7-pound airplane, and I still got 7.5 pounds of thrust. Alright, same prop, same thing. This airplane comes out at about 5.6 pounds. I've got a APC 11.55 prop on here, running 7.5 pounds of thrust on it. Okay, the next thing you wanted to know was what I was using for the reducers on here, or for the servo speed slowdowns. And now I'm trying to find them. But once again, they're from Hobby King, and they are the best in the world, and they are the only ones that are certified for 2.4 gig. Let me see if I can go find it. There we go. Adjustable slowdown speed, servo speed regulator, 3-channel. If you look at this thing, you have to really actually make a female to female connector for both of your aileron servos. Really easy to do, just a little solder and a little shrink tube. But you can take the first two ones on the right, the far right and the middle one, are the slowdowns for up and down, and the far left one, if you turn it all the way, will reverse the servo proportionally perfectly. You never have to worry about it, okay? Get 2 of these. If they're sold out of them, I'll sell you one for $10 a piece. You pay the shipping, okay? But that's what it is right there. They're fantastic. The best things, they're the best things in RC that I've ever seen in my life, okay? All right, now, weight and balance, all right? What I've done is I've taken the retract computer and I put it right there. As you can see, it's lit up right now. It's being powered by a E-Flight 7.4 volt battery right here. And I had to make the adjustments, so we went from the E-Flight typical plug-in, which is right there, over to a regular type of, JR type plug. Once again, soldering. It's not really hard to do. It's just a little time consuming. All right, and there's the receiver, and there's the extra receiver on there. The gear works beautifully, and it'll run about 500 retracts. I mean, it'll just keep retracting forever. I made my own gear doors for it because the gear doors that come with it are a piece of junk. And you see my gear doors for it. I had to leave room for the suspension and all that. But this is why you need those 28mm struts, because these are too long right here. They're way too long, and the thing sits down, nose down too far. So you use the same strut that's on the front nose wheel right here as you use on this one. And it works really, really, really good. Really fine. Now, power. Well, 3600 milliamps, 30C, 14.8 volt battery, running this sucker right here, okay? we're talking ultimate speed. Now I got this sucker tied up to my pole right here because it is fast. If you want to fly this thing scale, you can fly it for 25 minutes. If you want to fly it fast, this thing will do over 100 miles an hour with this thing, and it'll do it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to start it up right here and give you a little hint here. Now, mind you, I may blow everything off my table. I think you got an idea of how much power I got now. With the flaps, those tourniquet things, you're going to need one for each flap. You're going to have to make the adjustment female to female for each one of those controllers that I told you about. But one of them you reverse, the other one you don't. And when you do that, you can slow them down for up and down. And, you know, I'm trying to video this thing at the same time, but I don't know what I just did right here. Oh, I know what it is. Battery's running dead. Okay, let me get a new battery that's fresh. Stand by. The radio ran dead. As you can see, my radio ran dead. So, I'm going to have to put it on charge, but you can adjust the speed of the flaps at any speed you want on here, and it will run beautiful for you. I mean, you can have them go as slow up and down as you want them to go. If you put the battery right here, and you put the E-flite battery right here, and you lay all of your electronics right here, she will balance out perfect, and the gear will work fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to tell you right now, you've seen my other videos, this plane flies gorgeous. It has no bad habits. I mean, you can come in and land this thing and stop it in 50 feet. Really nice airplane. Well, I hope that solves your problems, and call me back if you need anything. Once again, 3548 1100. Great, and you can run this thing full power, and it never gets hot. I mean, it's the perfect setup for this airplane. APC 11.55 prop. You will not be dissatisfied. All right, I'm done. Good night.